You are watching Liberty Online TV.
This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone.
For the news with the around, log into Liberty TV online. Positively we bring the change. They get the masses involved. Staff them everywhere. We climb the mountain just to get the news. We go down the slums to get the views. Hi yeah, voices come. Hi yeah. Credibility, now we ability news, give the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, God picking, there's a get the power. He count on we, he count on we anyhow. Give the news, give the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, God picking, there's a get the power. Follow me, count on me anyhow. Liberty we ride, like a nigga we fly. Liberty TV day before. We climb the mountain just to get the news. We go down the slums to get the views. Hi yeah, voices come. Hi yeah, give the news, give the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, God picking, there's a get the power. He count on we, he count on we anyhow. Give the news, give the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, God begin, let's get the power. We call on me, count on me anyhow. We speak free and fearless, inclusive journalism. Speak free and fearless, inclusive journalism. For the news with the around, log into Liberty TV online. Positively we bring the change. They get the masses involved. Staff them everywhere. We climb the mountain just to get the news. We go down the slums to get the views. Hi yeah, voices come. Hi yeah. Credibility, now we ability news, give the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, God picking, there's a get the power. He count on we, he count on we anyhow. Give the news, give the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, God picking, there's a get the power. Follow me, count on me anyhow. Liberty we ride, like a nigga we fly. Liberty TV day before. We climb the mountain just to get the news. We go down the slums to get the views. Hi yeah, voices come. Hi yeah, give the news, give the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, God picking, there's a get the power. He count on we, he count on we anyhow. Give the news, give the views, the tell answer. The human them, God begin the second power. Make it call me, come to me anyhow. You speak free and fearless, inclusive journalism. Speak free and fearless, inclusive journalism.
It's a beautiful Tuesday morning, and Naso will say good morning to all we viewers this morning, and welcome on to another edition of the Breakfast Show, your favorite show where they come to you only on Liberty TV, the show where they give you various insights into all the things that happen at the continent. You know, say salon, that season film, every day week, a new episode. Good morning. We already bring this edition of the Breakfast Show come to you this Tuesday morning. Mina Khadija Bangura.
And Mina Mabel Kaba. Good morning. It's Tuesday and at the 30th day of June 2026. Well, I'm sitting in a black Tuesday. Why are you not in black?
Oh, God. Well, they say journalists, they will not for join
it rings a bell, Black Tuesday.
Yes, I remember the time where the famous Black Tuesday, wear black to walk to walk. Then 10 day, nice salon.
It is what it is.
Yes, then they will get
this na country.
We get people that will be vocal. Then they will get people who they call out the ills of the government. Then we get the people that way.
Them voice on cut.
Them voice them be so loud.
Them voice on cut.
We get people that way. People that be listening to them. We get people that way. Ordinary citizens be they look forward to them say, they are the most patriotic people until we power change hands. Then people and they now all government position. The months they don't see no more wear black to walk or walk to walk or
anyways, it is what it is.
Oh my God.
And when I will say today na Black Tuesday. Well, viewers, in this edition of the Breakfast Show today, of course, when I know waiting to make the news since yesterday afternoon where government said they don't do adjustments on the fuel pump price. Petrol, according to government, don't go to 33,000 leons, 33 leons, and diesel na 35 leons. But we know say one of the top man in pan fuel business at Monabo gets native consortium. Before now, we don't talk to the fuel for come even lower than that. We make today saying a Black Tuesday and it's still a call on government for letting reduce the price past how we do so currently. That's one of the issues that we will discuss now this edition of the Breakfast Show. And also, on another saying now we the bring come to now all the latest information regarding different human interest issues them. We're gonna yenga this morning also for let we get updates. Last week we already say governments don't reopen the border back. Well, concerns and still there amidst this border we then say they don't open a yenga. You remember when they don't pull people in there because the Guinea soldier them one nets being shoot and the people then afraid then relocate them. 10 out them people and they not come back it. Then still get this fear. We go for come talk to them and know where this border don't open. So if they get any plan for go back, we will discuss that also in this edition of the show.
Alright, so they go straight to Native Consortium as we get the executive director, Edmond Abu. If you don't they follow all in years of advocacy, you go know say Edmond, one of the civil society activists, them way consistently government after government don't they try for seek the interest of citizens them. They advocate for let pump price then go down. Well, this BNTM where the fuel price been go up, we don't they see back to back, they don't they call out the government because in belief say according to the international market rates where currently they on now the fuel for go down pass how it in a salon and it been give ultimatum to government and today is saying a Black Tuesday protest for let government no say then they cheat on the ordinary citizen. They will get the executive director for Native Consortium we call out this Black Tuesday protest. Good morning, Edmond. Hello, Edmond.
Good morning. Good morning, Khadija. God bless you. Good morning.
All right. Last week you be call a press conference. Also, you been do a detailed presentation, do comparative analysis with other country prices them, and you even reference the war na the Gulf region where we don't any government authority there whenever they come. They say the prices then they up na salon because of this war within the Gulf region. But for you, you believe say the government they cheat the ordinary citizens, and today you say na a Black Tuesday protest. Tell me about the protest, Edmond.
I also want to black because it's a devil saying on an last week now when you were black. So the protest they continue. You see, I just listen to a sister station where my brother Yerime from Labour Congress because we said that Labour Congress we said come out. We get very strong partnership and they provide expertise on economic issues to the Labour Congress for the past 20 years. So when I see Labour Congress, firstly we kick against the reduction by insult to intelligence and we not agree, we not accept. But maybe not say, you know, Kadisha maybe we don't measure the man. That man the way to measure this like couple, they need to. And we don't know say they're not going for do what people they want. Hello?
Yes, Edmond, go ahead. Edmond?
As soon as we give it to markets.
Hello, Edmond? Edmond?
Yeah, on a missed call.
Yes, go ahead. Will they get you now?
So the black protests they continue, and I think say people maybe no say that people are so na kuku pull reduction and for go do and not go for do anything better. So I advise everybody continue for where you black, who register with displeasure, who register with dissatisfaction to the president being government because to not respect we. My colleague, Yerime from Labour Congress, you know, they provide me an economic advisor as an economics and finance person myself to the Labour Congress. And they say come on from Labour Congress. I don't be Labour leader na Shakadas and Sons 95, 96. So Labour Congress, firstly, I want to congratulate them from them that do what they do. So what therefore they do and be the main opposition. But they do them. So now, for them, now we just think of you and. Now we want to go Makeni. Instead of you pay now, you start almost now 160. For Gobo, I mean 120 now 180. So now you find out say any after you want go. That's outside you go for 10, 20, 30 years for let's say for Mr. Longley for come PZ. Now be 15, I don't go to 25. Are you happy about that, Famulen? No, I don't think anybody happy. So this is not about Edmond. This is not about Labour Congress. This is not about Kanija. We have for 10 presses, so we're not wearing the black today. We'll continue with Nandi. After this, maybe not say no go put the price down, like Kukuebe. Now, how much the price be there? They can debunk the minister. Now I'm for home this morning. The price be there at 25. The price be the one market price be there at 70. Almost at the pre-war period. The pre-war period, now be 28.5. Attention, everybody will do that. Now I make a detail Siba say, when you want to compare, you so use ChatGPT for compare, that will get the biggest reduction. Let no that talk, let no ever count on again you. The company never put the price up.
Edmond?
If like be if yes, I get you.
This young comparison, because according to you, the fuel price supposed for go down more than how governments don't adjust them. How you do your own calculations will make you believe say the price for go lower than how government don't present them currently, when at 30 trillions for the petrol and 35 for diesel.
Good question. Maybe Khadija, ask. Now nobody listen. This internet will not going to like purposing. The fuel be there at I don't tell you say 28.5 that they be there. When I keep that figure 20, everybody knows that 28.5. In fact, I be 25 be there. Now phantom money then go to one 32 instrument. They make a tell the minister say, Guinea, Liberia alone, other country they never do anything. We don't do so. Also, minister they go to price before the war in January. It had 3 trillions per any liter. So now they make it come out 25. And secondly, Liberia, Ivory Coast, the other some waiting Apple last year, no sign no happen at the world. Also, OMCs they put the price down. They pull them from 27. They count them to as low as 24. Government in your price at 27. When I show you that they ever happen, now only salon. That's a tragedy. Imagine, you government will vote for, and the oil marketers order for selling for a company. If I not say, we put price war among them. Zala, Aminata, they put the price down. Now, remember, when I was I tell say, they put the price down. When the price go down to 25, government the price. Now, make they say, anything when they put failure, fail institution, Balua and PRA. If they put among all of failure, insult to the other failures. So, now I made the fear go. So when I mark that, don't me let let the fear come back to 20. Usa Anes Kuma left and 6.5. But now, let's stick to this deal. You ask me to do the calculation. Maybe Khadija, the fear come off from 28. You know, see this period they answer up. They kill Ali coming in on the 28th of February on the pre-war. From 28.5, they put them 40.35. Also the fear go. It go as high. Maybe when I say do now investigation, it go as high as $120 per barrel. Maybe Khadija now watch. Also in now, it is stagger between it don't come back to $70, about $72 per barrel. If you calculate that day, 72 minus 120, it gives something like 48. When you take it down there, you divide that by 120 times 100, it gives you 40%. Okay, now don't confuse the people about percentage. Yeah, just tell the boss say, who said the price be there before the war? Now 28.5. Now who said the price now? Who said the price now?
But according to the Minister of Information and Civic Education, where we can talk to later, yesterday na in official Facebook page, he say he asked Chat GPT after we people a reaction to the 5% reduction in petrol prices and 12.5% reduction in diesel prices. So he said he asked Chat GPT for compare the revision with other neighboring country them na the sub-region, and he said in be there na this room they fight for the interest of the people them, but the reaction of people them seem for be disappointing from the minister. Edmond.
Well, the problem is, me check Chat GPT tell me say Guinea, the price, it is 12 Guinea franc. It never go for the past 2 years. Chat GPT now talk so. I don't know, I don't tell and say that argument, they don't ever count on a radio. Because now see Basidom, the audit report, auditor general say OMCs and they evade tax. They don't pay infrastructure, either the audit report 2022, 2023, on a watch. They are on a sidom when a lot of say ChatGPT never not going to tell you say government in price below 27. Then ChatGPT the team chain no even understand that the fact say all other countries not increase like when they increase that bomb speed increase. Now they don't increase so now the sub region. When I remember saying that 28 from there, then I can go 32 from there. So why you want to compare apple, and coconut in the context of food? So I can understand it's shameful. Somebody, maybe Khadija Edmond, they don't have room. When they sell Dove cuts, then maybe they increase your own by 90%. Then Khadija increase your own by 10%. Then Edmond increase your own by 30%. Then maybe you want to compare yourself now. When you want to reduce, you want to compare you and Edmond. Why you for compare? You increase your by 90%. They don't increase their own. Guinea, as they talk to you, the price, ask anybody not for a check. Now 12,000 guinea franc. You know most than it now Salomon in 24 years. You
Edmond,
ask if they subsidize.
Edmond, another interesting thing.
It's laughable.
Edmond,
GPT AI, that man they go compare. They go check. When you don't increase your own, you don't take statutory instruments, you don't go increase tax, you don't increase this. You get 9 tax components. You crowd out 9 tax. ChatGPT no will ever tell you how much tax components. Edmond going to tell you how many tax components. When I go on my Facebook page, you did it.
Edmond, another interesting thing where Minister Chernobyl talk na this same post where they quote for you na that it say government no dey sell fuel, PRA no dey sell fuel. The only thing we then go do now for negotiate with the OMC them for see how then go continue for put the price down.
Is that right? I got you.
I say another thing where Minister Chernobyl talk na this in post yesterday where he say he asked ChatGPT for compare the prices them for with neighboring country that are the sub-region that he say government no dey sell fuel. The only thing where then go continue for do now for talk to the OMC them for see how then go continue for reduce the prices.
Libya they sell fuel. Ask if Libya they sell fuel. Government ask if they sell fuel. Libya not to arguments that they look. In fact, in Guinea for instance, I don't know why we go country where it can pass something bad or where it comes something good, they need compare themselves with other country. You know how the oil sector in Guinea they get flotilla, they carry out the ship. Now flotilla, if you know say them call storage the ball, now they can store. So they get flotilla. You understand? Guinea, now get the depot. But not compare. You see, I wonder why China want compare with Guinea get storage and the government get. As long we don't sell all the storage, what man is called item. We don't sell all. We don't list all. As it stands now, so not compare yourself. So you know whether you sell, you not sell, not stick to the oil market price. Then you drive the price, Khadija Mabel. And do you wanna bring Siba, wanna make sure someone bring me Kaba because I don't know other program. Yeah. So that argument of whether you they sell, that then I no brainer and I no starter. Just like when you don't talk about that ChatGPT, I don't tell us say not to ChatGPT talk this. ChatGPT not to me tell us on increase tax. Not to ChatGPT be tell us say that we start to be go infrastructure I call it excise duty pull out from 2 years, you can go to 5 years. On a 3 years per petrol diesel, not to ChatGPT. ChatGPT no go tell you that. So no reduce this argument to ChatGPT. What if they tell family let all my way black? You see me brother here email for labor. He don't talk. I said the minister no. I said I don't tell. I say let the plan so they get Titanic arrogance. Minister trade no go watch you. Balu no go watch you. The only thing we tell people they understand, no protest against them. When I wear black, all this argument they add up. I don't even send the refined product to Lamana, to in the very Siba. I say, look at the one when I the secret society, the OMC, and then public, and they send them to the back. So you gonna say oil market price that is Strait of Hormuz. No stick to that day. What I they increase and I'm not be telling about ChatGPT. Now Strait of Hormuz, they say, hey, the Iran war. Why you want balance that war there now?
So
now war I not put the price up.
at this stage, from waiting you to see now the plaque now the world markets, waiting at the expected cost where you be the believe say the government for the reduce them to, because according to the release, then say that they continue for monitor and go reduce them when necessary. Waiting you be the expect.
When they take the action, I don't look. Oh, maybe now you all day last year. Listen, Iran war face 12 days. Then bomb Iran. This same warfare. Not all the government in present 27. Then got PRA in price in 27. The OMC then put an up to 22. Not on all day. ChatGPT they ever tell you what to make it and they happen.
So how much is the currently by your estimation?
29 or 30. If they're not good 30, they take. Will they continue the protest? Will they continue the black? And we'll not say another action they come back. So let's see. Government, not to see, but let PRA, not PRA, not to see back because I don't understand this better. Now PRA they call, but PRA no say, who say Ebola, but they can't do. So let them count and they pay them for that. Not to done the information minister. The information minister, now he left PRA left PRO. PRA they got to talk about it. Let them can't defend this team. They can't. So the thing will be the tell Pambule, All thing on go. We dey suffer. Now we register of displeasure to President Bio. As we dey talk this past weekend, the government official when they be there, they pass 200. All some man be go there, some man are chilling, they go chill out. With money, pressure dey on the budget. All money travel. Why? And once you get that kind of situation, you know, see, they say, oh, town hall meeting in London. When you get that it put so much pressure on the budget that you just spend too much. So we call family, not to for Ebola, not to for Labour Congress, and for you. Me, if you go on there yourself, I will buy. Feel, I like you go on there yourself, I will buy. So let person office say, oh, what you do like I say, if not to be focal opposition will get fair opposition. I can give exception to see. For instance, there is this other guy, Leone he talk about time, so they talk on APKK. But as a party, and imagine if NPC be say we walk out of parliament, government and the table. If you be told we walk out of government, that excise duty will go increase. Whereas Siba no bots. If we not pull out the workers, they call the workers for the salary in the parliament. They call the workers for a alpha, but no go do them for carry. So now they could tell people they say, Khadija, now we the suffer. Who is the suffer now? Most of that way this is I don't tell them say they get dealer. Most of the APC banning they get paid to so they don't care. Most of the SLP banning they get paid. I don't tell them go na evidence. They don't care. So if you allow it go so, hey, this it go left, but I left out no open the data. When they go shinkaru open the data, that weekly data. From 60 to 100, that's what we left power. So the calculation is clear. Siba no go can't about GPT. Let not reduce this argument to a shameful self. Will they accept the 33, 35? Now 5%. They say something don't count by 40%. Then you grab go put 12%. Maybe Khadija will tell me how you going to put down the inside keke where you come on Longbly, keke where you come on New Wood for campus. Tell me what you go pull pana in percentage. 5%. If I pull land, it almost, we talk now. Straight for instance, keke, let's say, keke for go Longbly or for camp, let's say, 10 years. Almost you be able to put something out for all you know, 5 cents or 1 use. Is that significant? It's not significant. Or you put the peer, now people don't get problems with that. Like they put an offer. And but that we advocacy before. Now, we are in the Congress. President, the other police to we cry. The government say we will suffer. The people who suffer now. We no politician do not fail, but to take this destiny in our hand, this Black Tuesday go for continue. After today, when not that make I don't say any kind way fumble them. Una black. Not stone nobody. Not argue with nobody. We will get outside if the office. You wear you black, you snap. Tell President Biosho you know gladly. Not to have the Khadija 98.1 where the essence movement and be boy black. Una no member 10 years ago.
Yeah, in fact, we just mentioned that conversation they earlier opening the show. Say this same Black Tuesday movement starts 10 years ago, where the Renaissance leader by then make a video telling people for wear black and walk to work for show dissatisfaction as to how the fuel prices then be there that 10 day. Edmond, according to the Minister of Information, I say yesterday all day then a meeting negotiating for the interest of the citizen. Finally, after a day-long meeting in Comonado, it reduced by 2 leons. The fuel price go to 33,000 from 35. This long day negotiation, it reflects on the interest of the citizens.
I want to turn the mic to the citizen. Because already citizens already acted on. They don't look like saying that everyone I know go pump the citizen. And the citizens already so far, they know. You understand? So when you turn the mic, you gonna say that they reflect. You put aside that equation and that until you say that they reflect. And I wonder why it will take 4 days. Why it will take long hours. When you feel they go almost they increase and 3 times. From February to now, they increase and 3 good times. And good times say yes, the subsidy, but not the subsidy is nil. There is no subsidy. If it's subsidy, person tell you that you show subsidy now. But there is nothing like subsidy again. The government they get a full pass-through tax. They don't know the figures. So like nobody no can say, oh, will be this or will be loss. Una ask, wait back. Una ask Siba, say what in Guinea for the past 2 years, the price. They produce fair low. Guinea they produce fair. Now just then said now just like bama like we know we like be and all on the same side. Ghana they produce fair. Ghana they produce 300,000 barrels a day. Imagine, Ghana more oil reserve pass. Like Nigeria, they put up. How you call them? Ghana, they put up. So Guinea for liter. Now 12,000 Guinea fan. What pass money 24. So ask See, but say what you make. Oh, but so ask back. Say what's I Guinea then they buy back. Imagine Guinea will not get storage. Ask them. Or Guinea then said that businessman. So this argument is flat. See, but then left that. I don't want na man. I said no talk again. Oh, the police here. Oh, all that in you know the old water. When you put the price up, you need to consider all that. You don't put your own price high than any other person. You don't put your price, you don't put 70% increment. That might make 10%. Why you want compare? You want to use that DBT for a compare now? How is that possible?
Edmond, normally...
It not even increase. Give me not even increase.
Edmond, normally you can always say fuel na political commodity. If this fuel price continue for days so with these inconsistencies, whose effect we go get on the SLPP government? Hello, Edmond. Hello, Edmond. Yes. I be they ask, yes. Say you can normally say fuel na political commodity, and with the inconsistency here in the pricing, if it continues, so whose effect it will get on the SLPP government?
Well, I don't tell you, see, number one, one of the things about this particular, let's see if I can understand. I'm a younger water and I can understand. But most of them, they get arrogance. Number two, this is a bad legacy. Who's you left it? Who's you put the fail? President Bio left him. Who's President Kuma left at 6'5"? Now, who's they at 40, 33? They struggle for put and down. Why you don't want to put and down? So he gets a lot for do this. He don't left a very bad legacy for. But President Biona Post will not care about bad legacy anyway. So I don't keep compare. I know they talk about that. They tell left for the party, let them defend themselves. We're very bad for them. You understand? More so, and the thing what they even tell, because I know you want to go to that. But if you're not party picking, not so you know SLPP party picking, why you don't go buy fuels? Or why you pay transport? Did they ever ask you if you know SLPP APC? No. If you salary, you need to go up. You need to go up as commensurate to how fuel price go up. You have to pay picking transport, you have to pay your transport, lost than 1 million, 1.5 million. You pay every 25. I'll tell you how you go survive if you want to thief Boku, not to corruption Boku in the country. So again, it's very bad legacy to the government. I can accept another for making accept. I don't know what's the happen because somebody will say, oh, everyone don't know what's the happen, bro. The whole market price don't come down. There is this other argument where they go say, oh no, the Iran one don't need to eat. Iran don't defend for 47 years. Probably small. Now Iran defend the IRGC. So let nobody not feel say that what they get for pata. Now make I tell you say now one thing, you journalist, who you civil society, you minister, what you for pay attention to that the oil market price, don't pay attention to the war. This Mula done there from 19 Bep. Israel don't defend from 1950. So now left that war day. If the war can, the price go up, like we go up, then people will come back here and say, hey, price don't go up. Well, assistance, it don't come down.
So if
clear, you have to go check out maybe.
Edmond, if it been happen for the negotiating table, when they discuss how to do the reduction, waiting for them be your case.
The case for them be number one. They get one argument with the OMC they get. They say they get tax deferral, they get tax, they get some tax credits. The number one question for them put before them, but number one is when they pay tax and they bring the audit report as this report, auditor general, I put them before them first. Look at also one of the event tax. That's number one. Number two, when they look into the formula, there are some excess taxes when don't make sense. When they go to government conference and go to people in pocket, hey, don't investigate about, don't look at the component. That line component did it. That make they tell people, now go to the Facebook page Edmond Abu, the blue dots. It did the I clean. So now they said they begin to console the tax. The number third argument. I will tell the APC politicians because the party picking them, I can understand. When I tell the president, say, President, you know, okay, you know what? Let's say, for instance, they say, okay, I become push a bush on now. See, now we pass that bill when they put excise duty from 2 to 5. Because look, don't let you know that they argue for the back. Because I'm not, it's not this sector. I don't know I'm so well. For the whole sector, I don't know for I don't work as accountant for the past 25. I don't know for no. If you need me, mama, me bomb myself and full, I go no. So the own argument like this. I'm not showing the argument. There's a very clean argument. Government don't collect tax. Government in tax bracket open. But in order for go down today. You understand? I don't even in a situation say government is provided 27. Maybe Khadija won't sleep on and think about this bar. How on earth government is pricing 27? OMC they own pricing 24, 25. When I think about what I sleep till I think over if it's normal. That means you say the government themselves they did the sorry for week. When I think why they go all meeting last year, the chief minister office, they all go there. But for carry. Then they did chase Aminata and Zala. Then they don't put the price down. SNBC do a whole program. Then Bianca, Zala and the self talk. They did the video they are going to show up after this program. They say one put out to 24, but they can't get it me. Other for supposed to protect the PRA, but they need to not see. Why? Because recently, before I go on our studio last. Recently, before I go on our studio, hello?
Yes, Edmond. Would they go ahead, go ahead. Yes, go ahead, would they get you?
Hello?
Would they get you? Now the studio loud and clear.
Yeah, before I go on our studio, Zala put in price down. Before government they put in price down. Zala even don't put it down to 33 cents. As I talk to them, Zala is rising 32. For long I know, their own argument, you understand? Now in them go back, they go turn around. There's, you know what I say? Even yesterday they discussed, but I tell Siba defaming at the beach, somebody want to go to fit here talk to me name. Edmond they command OMC, Edmond they talk to Zala they put the price down. Hey, you know Zala, you know Edmond. Now Siba tell us, well, no man they walk. So what do they tell for say? People they want to know how get this fuel price good on. What in government for do pull some of your tax if I was in the room? What in government for do go bring the audit report, put them at their face, then they evade tax. Plenty. But this not to you talk. This time the audit report they speak. The 2022, 2023 audit put them at their face. Then apart from that, you begin show them how the plats. What I don't learn new something today. Kadija Nebel. Siba so go talk now. He said they expect them for let them count the invoice. That's I said, oh, this is a tragedy. So meaning you don't let them count the invoice, you know the plant, be the seed tax. Of refined product. I don't know that one they see on the internet too. The refined product on the internet. The fresh plant at the same. At the San Antonio. This program, I don't San Antonio man, at the San Antonio back. So at the beginning one to wait. Isn't that okay? Internet say PRA in the city plants. Because all these industries are like, they're going to call average plants. So, NP country, then this say count invoice, then another plant, the quote price per metric ton. Then Leone come with your own, Connect count your own, NP count your own. So the average of that, and the weighted average, then they fix. So if me hearing today the 30th, and they see what they say with the weight. That not to see my fault too. That now waiting don't come up from PRA, meaning in the wait for let them count them plats, you know, for wait. First thing first, it shows that PRA is not seeing the plat. Or maybe PRA is not subscribing to, but because that plat they follow, you say they subscribe.
All right.
Meaning I think no, all I land on this, please. This is very critical. Maybe even for see by your edification. So you know for wait, and now this like beer they get a right. Now this Guinea they get a right. Who win they get? So if you see Guinea, you know they put the price up. These are some of the reasons. So it appears they make a turn as a PRA is a failure. So it appears to me, to what us here today, that the government they watch the plats. Government have got access to plats. What is a plat? They find product per metric ton. When the price they can like they change like every split seconds. Why government not to subscribe to plat? So you don't let another the masses. So if you say let anyone in that room, the first thing first, let get access to the plat. Because when you see that, so they can out fake invoice.
All right.
They can go buy the metric ton.
Edmond. All right, Edmond. We they go over to the minister quickly because he gets other.
Wanna come back to me, please. Wanna come back to me.
Let me talk with the Minister of Information. Good morning, Mr. Minister. All right, you just me to the end a conversation with Edmond for he believes say the reduction where happened yesterday is not necessary and it not reflect on the ordinary citizens, because according to EU analysis of the prices at the world market, on a reduction for them be 29 or 30,000.
Right. As I say, I want to thank you for the platform, and I always make it clear, say, I don't want to board. I don't say for, I think about 30 years. One of we brought the whole group in the society space. I think, say, I understand in your points, and I understand by the way we see people and go once, but I also want to make clear that in this conversation, I just simply ask people to pay attention to the facts and then separate them from some of the emotional and speculative reaction they would hear. Yeah. So in this case, as a talk is now, government not the sell fear, government not make profits from fear, government not in the fear business. Government in job now for regulate, engage with the oil markets as them forget two important outcomes. Number one, when fuel crisis day or no day, we need forget supply, because the bigger crisis now is supply no day. If right now the oil market has say we will not sell or they not buy, that now big crisis, it affects everybody. We get from remember that the military, the police, everybody, citizens, all man need fuel. So first, number one, we get for make sure say, hey, fuel day. Number two, we get for make sure say we agree with them on a formula where, by the way, the international partners and get access to that formula day. And number three, we get for make sure say we get resources as a state. We do some subsidy so that, especially in moments of crisis, we be pushing the effect. So, family for know two important things. When we announce the increments them in April, we'll not do the full increments. Not so the full pass through. So that they mean say, if we do the full pass through, petrol for them be over 40, diesel for them be closer to 50. If you go by exactly how they buy with the cost, insurance, transportation, everything. We not government. We don't tell them and sell with losses, because then get simple way for votes. They go say, okay, government, you go announce say they sell 20, now your business. We not buy, so not buy. Where the get money enough for buy, we go buy. Then we say it go lead to chaos, it will lead to trouble. So what do they do? We say, okay, we as a government, we people are not going to take a 20 loans increments or this level of increment. So it's what we do. We come in with the big people and we will explain to the neighbor, understand. They don't see the market. They don't see, say, some places now Asia, people in the protest, some places now even Europe. In the two line, some places now East Africa and other fuel. We want to maintain supply. People are reasonable. They say, in fact, the first day, we don't expect the increments where the fuel begin for shorts, they don't be the sell. People then say, I will not see the price, go play, we get access. But government say, no, let the price not go up to that level. So government introduce subsidy. Yeah, Khadija and Mabel, in the month of April, government owe the oil marketers them over $1 million in subsidy. So anything you go buy in a market, now the pump, we buy 1 liter, we you pay that 35, then they charge government the balance 5. Yeah? So government will pay that balance 5 day. We go to the month of May, government owe them over $3 million. Just in subsidies, not to other areas, just in subsidies. That subsidy means say you the buy waste not to the real price. So we cover the difference. And yes, we get the ability for audits, for the statement they will give it. We get the ability for work with them, and then make sure say we owe them another obligation we government owe them. So when we do that, I want to finish. I really go let for finish first, let people understand, because this is important. Please. So at every when they announce that day, the increments are because government been subsidized. Now you make you even get a price. So basically, we begin an artificial price, not to be a natural price. Now, following, we all man see fuel loan price. By the way, you not to see fuel loan drop to pre-war levels especially we see we they buy. People they look at what they call the crude fuel. Not so that they will buy. Would they buy refine and what would they check at flat prices? And the flat price we would buy, by the way, is still not reach pre-war levels. I just don't get access to the full data. We still be higher than the pre-war levels. But I call people attention to two things. One, even in the United States, we get huge fuel. Recently, the president tweets. He complains that the price of the good on at the way we want for the good on. It's not the country we get now one of the biggest producers. I see because fuel price not to just take into consideration, you just say, oh, the one price winner, we call even the crude. Then they pay for insurance, when a huge one because the cost is fair, the risk don't go up. Then they pay for transport, then they pay for other components, storage, all them things in there. So when you want to look at what we do yesterday, we go into that meeting. We government go with a simple as for example, me, information minister, I can go into the meeting just for land because again, I'm not so sector I've been familiar with. I listen to all the conversations. It take the ministers of finance with the chair alongside trade and PIA. I was talking to the oil marketers and say, look, when I go ahead, when I go announce, say when I go sell 20 or 30. Yeah, but when I announce, what they sell because I'm not going to buy. So that price will buy. A market. Some people can understand the simple concept of a market. So if we do that, we will announce, then you're all glad. Then to land the gap all over the country. So we have to maintain that. So when we go into that conversation, even when we do the analysis, yes, government want for work towards reducing subsidies. Because as you know, even in the international program they no longer they not let we government over subsidize this market because again it creates this kind of false sense and also government got competing priorities in terms of for spend that money there. So what for continue for reduce as the price they go down on the subsidies. What in this case, we still not do the full battle. Government they continue for subsidize close to 1 million right now because we look at the prices for about 34 for petrol right now. It's supposed to be about 36. So almost 2 millions. Then government is subsidized. What we should do? We do 12% reduction, 12.5% reduction in sale. That the highest reduction in the sub-region of anybody who does increase.
Edmond Abu the challenge you say is not realistic.
Yes, it's okay, but Edmond Abu again, you know, me they give you the fastness in the room. Edmond for call for more. I expect that. But me job now for tell you waiting at the facts as I sit down at the room, waiting at the price, Edmond Abu, they call for and I join them. See some of them conversations, yeah. Then people that like in so we get interest from an activist perspective for able for cancer that room because they go for raise their voice. But Edmond, again, is one of the people that we also get business ideas. We encouragements at the sector. Government don't liberalize the sector. You get money, you want to come with fear. Bring them, send investor, do more. We as a government, for the first time, we get additional players where they even able to achieve their reduction. Yeah, I don't say it's a government only sell. So we not profit per fuel. We on job, we want to let the fuel go to 1 million. That's what we love. But we know they sell. So we on job now for do that two things I want to explain to you. You get for make sure say let you feel, can let you get feel today for let station count, for let you able for car work. We want let the feel deal at the market for let you able for buy. That number one. Then two, we they engage now for say, okay, what's at the least possible price. In this case, we still they pay additional. So we want to compare, and I make yesterday I do that post where I say, look, and again, I'm transparent. I don't say, oh, I don't want to go research. I say, I ask ChatGPT when I form of again, you can do reasonable inquiry on that, and I ask within our reduction on the across the sub-region, the one will already be increased. So far, now we don't get the largest reduction. So I understand. I know they say people for applaud me. Believe me, I come on that meeting yesterday, me had to be heavy. I wanted bigger reduction, but I also get from live the reality. Say if I announce price now, will not good for sale for Edmond and other people, they come with ask me even harder. If I not so Edmond now, I get for deal with. Now I get for deal with the reality. Say the military not get fail, police not get fail, teacher they not get, market woman they not
so
get.
Mr. Minister,
It's no problem. That reality, government get for balance. Yes, ma'am.
This particular meeting, outside this negotiation happened yesterday. How then do the calculation for resolve at that cost for 33 for petrol and diesel 35?
So not a new calculation. And as I said, the meeting where they say the meeting that the meeting will engage for do the review together and then they display the formula. The formula has been there now for years. So there's a formula. That way, PRA boss get credit. They don't come public many times to explain the formula. People don't get access to the formula. They put the flat price into that formula. They put the other variable cost into the formula. They put whatever taxes government they take. They put all land inside that formula. Is stable. I make us say the formula is accessible to our international partners and then they hold it to account. IMF just release additional resources to it because as a government we don't maintain with discipline, we say we have formula, we stick by it. So, and when we not be stick by the formula, when the price go up, we're supposed to go higher. When we say no, we need for subsidize the market up to millions of dollars. We have to go back to IMF and say, look, we introduce a variable in the formula because we're not going for the country not going for accept the fullness of the shock. So we go back to IMF, we explain to them, we include the subsidy inside the budgets. For tell them say yes, now we adjust the budgets, the resources we ask for, because we go for maintain this crisis for provide for. So again, not to foresee a meeting where we go all up at them, because again, as a government, you can simply go and announce price. It's fine. You buy and sell. Drop no money no more. Say we don't announce price. Announce. The person is bully buy. They say okay, fine. Now me they sell. Government not sell fuel.
The subsidy
so
where you
announce price we not do for the people then they not sell. What's in for happen? You could get greater problem in the market. Now government in job for balance them thing and please go ahead. Sorry.
the subsidy where you don't make mention of, could it be one of the reasons why we are not able to adjust the price come lower compared to waiting Edmond they say is supposed to be 29 or 30? Is it because government be don't put money so this time on I want use them for adjust and make on a profit back?
No, government only make profits per fail. Subs not to profit. Government only get additional money from what possible. So again, we not the sell fuel. So how we make profits? We not the sell.
What I'm trying to say, because on a be done they subsidize, does that mean that subsidy where on a be done they put on a want cover the gap so on a not able to reduce some lower to the 29 or 30 where Edmond they talk about?
No, the framing problematic. We not the business of buying and selling fuel. We not that business day. We subsidy. That means we need to give them money. We go buy subsidy. The only calculator where you maybe where you go buy. Because you go buy, let's say you buy 10 liter. When you buy 10 liter, you buy as 33 right now. They give government a bill. When you buy that 10 liter, 33 times 10, that 33,000 we buy that cost day, that 2 times 10, that 20 day. Then they give government bill for that 10 liter we buy. The person will buy 100 liter. That 2 when you feel oil markets then they lose because by the two price for let them make them profit and then oil they're supposed to sell at 35. When they say no, we big. Because this is an important commodity. So we're not going to make profits per day. Either we pay the subsidy or we remove the subsidy. So not to profits that day. So yes, we decide for reduce the subsidy because again the country cannot be able to afford for continue for subsidize significantly, especially as the price they trend downwards. So one for DOAM, one for reduce subsidy small because that subsidy I'm money for is for pay teacher, I'm money for is for health, I'm money will not be in the original calculation of the budget. So as we then move forward, like I could say in 2 weeks, as long as the conditions continue for change, the price will be reviewed again in 2 weeks on the 15th of July. The exact team they meet again, they look at the same exact formula again with the transparency for international partners and say, oh, the conditions, this price don't go down, this don't go down, if we affect this, and so low on the numbers, they run the number again.
Mr. Minister,
We can learn to something. So as soon as that they continue for happen, governments they continue for work with the OMCs there and say yes, that this new price is supposed to be, and they will announce that day.
what's in government's makeup of Edmond Aboyon projection where believe say the cost for them be 29 or 30 loans based on the world market price. What's on a makeup of that in your own statistics where they give?
Hey, Mabel. Again, I don't tell you, say, government, they make, there's a formula. We sit inside the room. I don't explain to you, say, my brother Edmond is a top activist who I respect. Actually, I get so much respect for him. So, I don't want to make this conversation about Edmond, your personal views. Don't make the conversation, me on job now for you the information, because I sit inside the room and I say there's a formula, and they say a reduction compared to the one that will be increased. Now, one of the largest reduction at the sub-region, the 12% particularly on diesel, the 5% on petrol, now the average dandy, and they say no other country we don't get the reduction the way, for example, I don't hear the number they didn't throw around. Some countries they need them be increased by way much than we because they're not subsidized. Today, Germany price go up because government don't cut their subsidy. Look, it's a complex market. I understand. If you say take the number now, you take calculator, you look at what's Apple now based on the crude price where they announce, you safe go say, oh, the price is supposed to go down. But I don't say the markets, not the work that way there. Because the post will buy, they consider other variables where they see. Number one, insurance. If instability day, if the risk still at the state of Amos, the insurance company them cost they go up and then they still they up. They get for pay the insurance, they forecast sell our markets. There are different challenges, especially with competition, the scarcity in other parts of the world. Unfortunately, I can say on this particular field issue, government are getting the worst outcome because we are regulator and then me a messenger. So I go sit down at the room and hear a very difficult conversation for 4 hours, for calm and crystallize them for the people there, and then I take their own anger where the oil market has based on the reality. You can also want to go under the boss because their own price too is based on the reality. They say, look, we want to sell, we want to make profit. That's all we want. We want to make sure the market continue to be stable and low income. Guys, and here's our numbers. If you tell me say I sell below me number, are they loss? So if Edmond or anybody else know of any company we able for sell at that price, we would welcome them as a load. Even give them concession and say, "Can the market go down?" We get on a company.
But also during the conversation, Mr. Minister, we wanna be the get yesterday. Wanna be at any point bring the issue of governments we don't increase the fuel price twice. We've been so near to a point where people been raised concern say, wanna been just don't lift them, wanna be just don't add to the price, wanna do them again. The comparison to the sub-region, countries them not be increased fuel price that same day, but Salon did, and now the reduction not come as expected. Wanna be get that kind of conversation at the room?
Maybe. Their room we sit down there for discuss. Then they go discuss what in this person here feel na numbers. Simple numbers, almost you buy. What's not the insurance, what's not the price, what's not the formula. And they repeat this as many times as possible. And the comparison on reduction, the aggregate reduction based on aggregate increase. I don't have to explain any further. Yes, everybody increase, some way more than us, some less than us. But who they look at reduction since I check which are the responsiveness, who that don't reduce and what percentage they don't reduce since the increase and the aggregate that you so yes, all of that is taken into consideration, and they encourage ordinary citizens. Again, I point you to even the US, I point you to Europe, I point you to Asia. But we want to do comparison oftentimes. If I do like for like, you look at the sub-region. My brother would say Guinea not is price, but I would tell I respond say Guinea are the outlier in Nigeria. Nigeria are the biggest oil refinery now in the world landing gets. Then they actually produce oil. Guinea now one of the country, the way the states they play an outsized role in the industry, and it's heavily subsidized by the state. They under the kind of restrictions that we will get. We not in the fuel business. We in the business of regulating. People, somebody they sell. Simple equation. Not governments they make money from fuel. If anybody say that they mislead you, governments not they in the fuel business. Governments they regulate. Government are really announce because we want to make sure say they respect the price, and that's what they announce to down in at the maximum. If anybody there right now we say me I will sell lower because I want get advantage, we will stop it again. Them to stop them. He can go ahead and sell. So the market will allow the market for let's still play based on the reality, but at the same time, will intervention for just protect the citizens. Yes, now you go buy, but based on which you buy, law will regulate how much excessive profits you go put on the citizens. Now, even if you say, well, the profits get for go well, I need the cost recovery, I need for add this 2 cents. Sometimes in the government they say, okay, will they come in with the subsidize? We go pay you just for protect your citizens. That this government on the do, that this government on the explain. I make I tell you, so that increase the way they talk, so those increases were supposed to be way higher. I make I give the figure. April, we pay over 1.1 million now owe in subsidies. May, over 3 million. Then additional money where they come off from you, from me, from the budget, or for spend per order that will move them for pushing the effects of the increase here we talk about. So you say, oh, we're not ASAM. Not to government or the ASAM. Government they announce based on the simple formula we give. The fact, and by the way, not to the number they will take, we just take what they give you. The plat price, clearly they obtain the plat price independently from the major producers and the one who is supplying the region. In fact, in the meeting, I would say, then they pay higher than the price who they use the average. They say, oh, we have to buy so. We have to do those things for protect. I understand. I just want to make fun or make easy of people and concern. When I say Union, I get so many family members I get people left. Mr. say they buy fuel every day. So yes, we want the fuel good on. As a government, who can enjoy way more than for let the fuel good or let them give you the praise. But again, if we announce number,
you they buy fuel every day, or now government cheat you they use for get fuel for your official vehicle.
This is not the interesting conversation from where the year starts and one day get government cheats for fuel. For 1 million join governments, I don't know how many times they don't give me government cheats. And even if they give me government cheats, the allocation of the government cheats is not sufficient for even pay for me fuel for 3 days. So, but it's okay. Me like public official, so I don't want to make this about myself. I guess that's a privilege as a public official. But I would say, for example, inside 2026, every day of my life, I mean they buy me fuel, I mean they change me time, I mean they pay me own money, and then they just buy fuel for me, Mutskawa, they travel where they come, and they also buy fuel every day. Me picking them to go school. I get mama, we don't retire, they buy fuel for her. I get papa, we don't retire, they buy fuel for her. I get brother and sister them. So this idea we know they we act sometimes like say we are alien there because government they give by the way some fuel kits, not to gifts, now because like composites of people in salary. If you compare with the person they make in other sectors which you able for make so we they higher even public officials. So we know more by the way civil servants and they get in fact some of them get more than we. But it's okay, like I say, I understand. People can get rights, forget that feeling day because things are hard. I understand that and I accept that.
Quickly, before I wrap up with you,
they get right for say what they say, and it's supposed to be that now role as a civil society activist for raise the concern. Me role as a government information minister, that for you get the reality, the fact. The details based on what's in me know, see that the room, the details that I get, I give you as I know them. Yeah.
Quickly before we left you government aware say there's an ongoing protest. Osai Edmond called citizens them nationwide for a black for protest and dissatisfaction on the fuel pump prices.
This is a free society meeting.
But we're aware of the protest.
I don't say This is a free society. We're all day in the country. Edmond would say, you see, me into the talk almost 3-4 times a week. I'm a brother. I don't say I'm a big brother. I get respect from. I don't say we welcome Edmond in your intervention. But again, if you say in a protest, you say, look, put the price down. Me, I can announce to my price at 25. I go ahead and announce. Then you create 10 times more problem. Nobody no sell. Nobody no buy. Feel lonely in the country. So this question you ask if we are aware, I say, no, we look, Salon people are reasonable. We understand and they mean that point that the point of departure in this position for modern day. You have to trust people with the truth. And people learn. No matter how you try, people are reasonable. They understand. 2 weeks from now, July 15, we'll look at the numbers again. We'll look at what's in the reality. If the price continue for trend downwards, yes, we'll also continue for trend downward. We're not able for ascent, we're not able for maintain volatility in this market. We're not able for the country cannot be able for withstand the level of volatility with the happen at the global market. So it's what they do as a country. Therefore, do that important principle for make sure say we do the whatever reduction, whatever price changes in a stable way. We make sure say the fuel companies are able for imports, they will bring that fuel in the country. That they able for day and at the price not excessive. In moments we think say government for sacrifice other side them for subsidize. We have done that, we continue for do that. Even with this we will announce today, it still gets subsidy we don't for give bill for. We continue for do that. So we understand people are concerned. We understand the one they will choose for say, oh, we still go quietly protest. We don't always when they ask for any citizen is to do everything you are doing within the laws, and we respect that. That's why we have a democracy.
All right, many thanks, Mr. Minister. Where you talk to we this morning and continue for reassure the citizens and say una don't hear them concern and una go try for look inside them. That's not the Minister of Information. Chair no back quickly. Let me go over to Edmond Abu again before we can talk to Labour Congress. Edmond, you don't listen from the Minister of Information and Communication. He said in 2 weeks' time, then go sit on back and review the prices. If need be, then go reduce the pump prices where you the protest for say is supposed for the 29 or 30,000. Edmond, you mute. Kindly adjust your mute button.
Yeah. Yes. Hello.
Yes. Yeah.
I said the protest or all the protests. Okay, so now one question I ask you or any governments. Say any government in Africa from last year June to this year June will increase in fuel by 60% from 25 to 40. 60%. If anybody show that country in a dunya, me I did talk again. Una disband me na salon. When see by the corner country, when increase in fuel by 40% from last year to now. You know Kola. Here you don't begin to talk about Germany. So that country they know na Africa. Now only salon. Now you know what put in fuel for 25, it can go to 40. That country don't know Africa back at the challenge Siba. And secondly, what is this Siba they talk like say government they make profit. Now I tell you now Kadija. Government a biggest revenue driver. Na petroleum product. Wow, so what they say is strange. We see what they talk. No, government they make money. Now lot they talk like now lost no money government they lost. It's like it's too ridiculous. How you go talk say government we know like be are they in business of fuel? No put no. Guinea. Now they import. Now Guinea, now they get the depot. So let's see about not talk like say government just they make losses no more. That's preposterous. That argument they on no side. Then I can ask them, do you wanna put this on record? Say wanna show me whose country in the dunya from June 2024, 2025 to June 2026, when increase in fuel price by 60% at the dunya, wanna show me that country not in the dunya, now only salon. Let's see if I go put this back in my bank from 25 to 40 diesel. From 24 to 25 to 35. Wanna show me that country? ChatGPT no go tell you that day. Because ChatGPT no ever know say sometimes they even go they even go. Can you imagine? You increase excise duty from 2 years to 3 years. ChatGPT will ever tell you that day. Why Siba wanna reduce this thing to play cook ChatGPT? This country. Tell me which country, maybe you wanna ask the all, including the president bill, and then they show you the height of failure The tax component no more with the fail. About 10 tax components, 90 days. It plenty take from land cost, take come to infrastructure. Go watch her. So when somebody make like say government are just spend no more they spend. When you need to say after petroleum, the second biggest tax revenue driver, na telecoms. Go check, don't even mind the company. So let's see why no can make like say we are headless chicken. We don't know what to talk, or we people don't know be ever know say Fanta money because go pass an instrument in the parliament where they increase the excise duty from 2 to 3 from trillions to 5 millions on petrol, diesel, and kerosene. So when I ask Siba, when I ask the chat GBT back, say which country that they do here from June 2025 to June 2026, when increase the fare by 60%. The that country they everyone left for talk and they talk again. Now that one is settled like record this. So the Siba, now just like where Anes Koma inside, where pull at 3750, where Renaissance movement, where if you took calculate 3750 to 6,000, now 60% increments than this. Now Anes Koma, but I never understand don't do so. So now you not compare, now you not bring that deep in a year. And then you have given the year back, where Siba they talk say, this government within a room will take 4 hours. You know, do you need to take 4 hours? And imagine for being serious opposition. All they need for the code is 33 so now, 33. Then can even pull that exercise. Not by the component. They just take that exercise between they just pass recently. Then they have all the other one. They left landing cost, this, petrol jetty, all that. Then they just pull one component. Let NPC MP. Then they just say, hey, when a police one force not suspend and I will be passed. Let them suspend her. Then they come back to 30 news. So what is Siba talking? Government is making big revenue. Then the revenue, we get so much petrol. The revenue that I tell you, just this weekend, we got past 200 to 300 civil government workers that are out of the country. So man, I change the chief. So you put too much pressure on the budget. The president they travel too much. You put too much pressure on the budget. So because of that, the tax bracket open. They open wide open. So it will make government appetite for tax in the tax. What about the instrument we put? Guinea not one, Liberia not one, Ivory Coast not one, Nigeria not one, Ghana not one, Nine no more one. Right before face, everybody know. Go ask AKK. AKK is the eraser. Oh, salon, we need to pay attention. What do they pay attention pa? Na Admabio, what do they Coco ebe, Locoman and Locoman, Broja, 9 topic. So now make you find out say it's so easy.
All right. Many thanks, Edmond. Quickly, let we join the Labour Congress now. Who now all they share the same view. Many thanks for you join me this morning for talk about some of the things there where you feel say no they happen right. And on the phone now we get Edmond Yarime Kamara, when are the Deputy Secretary General for the Sierra Leone Labour Congress. Good morning, Mr. Kamara.
Yes, good morning, Liberty. Good morning, Khadija.
Yesterday, immediately where government pulled the release for say they don't reduce the pump prices for petrol from 35 to 33, diesel to 35. Una pull a press release, usa una register una disappointment on them prices there. So why una as a Labour Congress feel disappointed?
Well, we've been expecting better than waiting and notwithstanding any small way somebody doing worth acknowledgement. But we really expect the reduction beyond that. We'll not expect 2,000 and 5,000. We'll expect something more. So as a way for express with disappointment, I make a voice them out. Let people not forget over the years we don't engage the president and other stakeholders on the cost of living, the cost of doing business, and the livelihood of Sierra Leoneans. And over time, government don't talk with we, the president don't give assurance of things will be better. We also acknowledge say Sierra Leone they produce fuel, we buy fuel, but when the fuel price they go up, we can then understanding with government, and when it comes down, we then understand. And not such problems. But for this particular one, we didn't expect better than waiting them do so. So that's the reason why initially we've been right to the Minister of Trade and Industry and request for a considerable reduction of the prices of fuel. But this one we consider and say, they for do more. They for do more. So that's the reason why we express that, and we don't get conversation behind the scene from that moment for ensure say that we pleaded to governments. As you know, we in an organization where we live in dialogue and negotiations. So if we don't put that request now to no less a person but the president, then that the seriousness of the appeal, the option of the price.
Edward, this we talked to the Minister of Information earlier. He said government not there into the business of buying and selling fuel. They just need for negotiate with the oil marketers them for let them go reach to a point outside them go able to convince them for reduce the prices. But Una say it disappointing for see they're able for negotiate for pull just 2,000 leones on the petrol price. What do you be expect as a Labour Congress?
Even we say for we go out for negotiate. Like for instance, when we negotiate the minimum wage, people may expect more than the amount which. But we didn't get calls for able to explain to the public exactly what to make we arrive at that and waiting be disappointing that the sooner we complete the negotiation that the temporary to talk. So we don't look for an avenue where this price will kind of. So over time we don't monitor religiously. They will also follow a Monaboyan deal. We also ask that government for expand the committee, bring in more players into this committee. We don't want a committee with negotiate with the other also beneficiaries. Example, the oil dealers when they negotiate now for the profit. The transporters, the bike riders, the motor riders, or the other, when they negotiate price go up, then they increase the price. Now price don't stand on, none of them don't reduce the price. So that is a whole lot of discussion. We're not just limited to 10 people. So with the authority for negotiate. Yes, government they say they know they do business, but you have the regulatory authority, NPI, get the Ministry of Finance, then forsake the interest of small businesses, then forsake the interest of businesses who rely on 24 hours electricity. Yesterday I've been there somewhere in Pujao. The company, somebody they give me information, see the company they use something like 500 liters per day just running, just for keep the operations going. So in this country you say they get challenged for electricity. The next thing we do when they turn to now forget fuel or diesel for run their operations, run their business. Government they consider that. These are all we concern what they look at. So government for expand that particular body they bring in the real people where they become affected by the increase or reduction in the price. So forget the situation where up to this time the number of appeals, the days, it's over 2 weeks now. Then for the government just come through the put 2 and 5,000. Then the next 2 weeks we will consider for review. But for us Labour Congress, we believe in dialogue. So that is the reason why we understand that the president is out of Freetown. They attend a program in McKinney. We wait for him. We believe from now to probably Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we will get the privilege for to talk it and further. But with what is disappointing now when they make you minister, they make you authority for able for look, you're not able for handle until we get for reach to the president. We not believe that the president in table for the go solve problem or for the report to the president which we don't do. And if they do a reduction of prices with everybody now in the country, if it's more picking the say, government not try, government not try. So the voice of the people, let government listen them. Even una with the run on operations, not to alter una the get electricity, but therefore rely on getting fuel. Fuel like the bloodline of the economy. They affect all facets of the economy. So government, no one for take and serious. We do call on them. Say, Mr. President, we want this reduction for more than this one. We don't do so.
So at this stage, Edward, with all the conversations where don't they happen since this pump price, government make adjustments to them, on a optimistic say they go reduce them further anytime soon?
Yes, I will tell you that because based on the conversation we don't bring it, then they consider say they will not end it. We of course we don't feel say they will go on just now, but for the fact say this thing don't go down, we also they call in as much as we optimistic. that they go get for candle, let them candle quick. Because no one can wait back and for every one day when we get in crisis, that's a big challenge. So we're optimistic and by we conversation we don't begin get. We believe say this appeal for letting it duty fail further, we know so we'll win them.
All right. Many thanks for that update that we give you this morning, Edward.
Yes, thank you for having me.
All right, well, that's now the position of the Sierra Leone Labour Congress in connection to the reduction we government do yesterday on the pump prices. As soon all be no fuel prices, then be they up. And yesterday, after long meeting with the OMCs, government later in the afternoon, then pull a press release for tell the public say the petrol price don't come up from 35 to 33 and diesel price now 35 leones. Well, this may spark a lot of debate from the public. Civil society activists like Edmond Abu say still they continue with in Black Tuesday protest for less citizens in wear black. For sure the government say they're not glad with the fuel pump price them. The Labour Congress who just talked to NSF expressed disappointment as they say they don't negotiate with government, they don't write letters to His Excellency the President in connection to this fuel price. But the Minister of Information say after 2 weeks, then they negotiate again and see if they go reduce these prices.
All right, we'll continue with the breakfast show, and like we tell you now from the fuel price, we tell you now so we also get for take on to Yenga. For now waiting they happen as news we been day out last week say government don't reopen the Yenga border for let people go back and send continue their normal life. But we make for understand say all this happen amidst concerns them way still they come from people way be don't they stay na Yenga we been run away at some point. So let we just get an update from Yenga. We they talk to the chief where we updates as to waiting be done they happen even before government they reopen and waiting at the current situation since them being done turn this place. We get Chief Tamba Nyuma when at the Yenga town chief. Is on the phone now with we. Good morning, Chief, and welcome to the breakfast show. Chief, we just want to forget updates, but before we talk about government reopening, for let una go back and continue on a normal life, tell we usai you and you people and they currently since they be relocate una because of concerns where una been get late last year. Waiting at the situation with una currently.
Thank you very much. I'm still within a Gisio guest house. And the government been done locate we right now na they we day. And what they under the first will come, the government been they look for we they supply we they get job. But now I think say that the 7 months this now we will not be able to get supply with the constraint, with the suffer, even forget cost of living in the money we. So now that constraint we they under now Nangishu guest house.
You say for the past 7 months, on another they get supply from government as them been promised. How on another they cope?
Still we not go younger 8. We where they open the border self, you not go younger 8. Why? We they look on to government. Now border they open, but they not tell we say younger free, then let we go back. From there, let me ask question to the people there where they got open the border. Yes, they don't open the border. But how come? Whose condition where we will go under Yenga, where we go be say we go sit down day. Now under whose condition? Because we don't displace more than 1 year, 3 months, we don't able get no access na Yenga again. We not get opportunity again. Right now we not get supply na we not get access na we not get money. This na resisting. If you will move now, we go sit down na Yenga. This constraint, the suffer what they suffer na the same suffer we they go out na Yenga. So now we move on to government.
So Chief, before they go reopen the border, they're not being sit down meet it una and get the conversation. Say they want go open on whatever condition when they open the border. They're not being consult una.
Oh man, thank you very much. As I talk to you, now emergency, then come open the border. Now emergency, security to security, na then can sit down, they open the border. When they open that border, me ask question, when I don't open the border as we younger people then, if you go back, now under whose condition we get for day. So they answer me, if me go back na Yenga, with me people then, that we go there under armed forces of Guinea Army. So we go there under armed forces of Guinea Army. And Guinea Army, they now, they get them weapon, they get them flag, earpads, they get them all two flag na Yenga. They get them for go water side part, they get them for Kana Kwenu part, we say them digging day. If you are telling say that meeting na Yenga then go hold, I'm not to Yenga then hold at all. Na Pengo Bengu then go hold the meeting, they sit down, then say the border don't open. You see? So not being say then get away first, then talk to we how we get for go back, we go sit down there, let patient, let the other thing, they not tell we. Then God's can no more open the border. So now make me ask that question. Under whose condition, where would they go Yenga back? We sit down there, still Guineans, then get them frag them up there, then get their weapon, then block the load before ya, then block the load behind. Now under whose condition will they go?
Chief, during this meeting where you say they go hold and not consult now, any authority from government of Sierra Leone been present at this meeting?
Oh, thank you, ma. Now this way I want. From the paramount chief to the honorable to the ministers then are not known. Now only security army to army. Now they sit down negotiate this talk here, they say as from today, Guinea Army and Salon Army. Now they sit down, they say let them open the border. But not to knowing, me I talk say not to knowing of government because we honorable. It not been there. We na faragene watengbe. It not been there. We paramount chief, we na Emmanuel Numagana they talk. It not been there. We get foreign minister, we get minister of land. They all not been there by this open border business. Now security to security no more than can't don't say, yeah, they're not open the border. But still Guinea Army then, still then they based in Yenga, where we not go there, we not go under Salon government, we go under Guinea government.
So as it is now, you and you people you say una no dey go there under the Guinea military regime na Yenga again. Wetin na una fear presently, Chief?
We all fear as we dey talk, wetin we been done for first time. We will run away for threatening we, for pulling at the bush then. We not get access now, we boost them right now. If you go Yenga, you go see all Guinea Army them boot them scatter at the bush. The books them where them big, they scatter at the bush. So we not go get access for working at the bush. If you see, we say we not go na Yenga because of that condition.
But una will make am known to the soldier man then where you say na then go make agreements and tell una for go back na Yenga. For say una still afraid for go there?
Yes, we're afraid for go there because of still the Guinea Army and the two flag of Guinea idena Yenga. Two flag of Guinea idena Yenga. If you go there now, we not get access na saloon. And they answer me one question. If anything be wrong with me, let me go there complain to Guinea security. You see? So I not only complain to Salon security, let me go there complain to Guinea security. That's another freedom it.
So at this stage, waiting you they tell government, especially where una say soldier man them from Salon and Guinea, be don't go say they don't open the border back. Waiting you want for let them do for una when are the people and where be they live there, where be don't come out there because una they afraid.
Thank you very much. Right now, me you need. If it be say the government, the flag where they na part. The flag where they are part as yes, the Guinea Army then get them. Let them move before ya part, let them go behind now the water side part. If that be the case, we go grab you for you more, let government support we. Right now, we say we not get nothing. We not get job. And if you go yourself, we not get job. We not get right now resisting this. Before we go begin make a we get living. It go be stubborn for we back out to picking them. So that let government try anywhere. Let's help we. Now get job first. If you want go back na Yenga back, he go no. And me, I want any 1 month, let me interview me, let me know update of the Yenga, how good the condition day. People them want, now they dress no more than one do. Now they need no more than one do. And we only tell them people here give freedom. They boost them, no, they attack it. What say we they go, we go leave. When they open the border, what say we they go leave. So let the government fight for that. Let them give a chance opportunity. If you they go, let them give a small job, let them give a job, how we will go live yonder until they solve the problem. But if you give the army there and then I boost them, boot them, all scatter and bush. How we will go sit down middle them? You see, now that will be trade.
The Salon soldier then presence, it then a Yenga currently on a Guinea soldier then no more did it.
Hey, man. Thank you very much. As I talk to you now, na Guinea soldier, right now they're based na Yenga. Even Salon soldier not the game man for body or weapon. They not the take gun enter na Yenga otam. Because na Guinea soldier get power na Yenga. Now, that they get everything na Yenga. Yes.
All right, Chief. Before you the left we now almost span Salon people where you the govern when una all been relocate. Now almost people where they talk about. All right, Now una almost displaced currently since una be done relocate because una the afraid. Now una almost.
I don't talk say we as we Yenga family head. Na 30 family head will move na Yenga. Right now, so what's that they locate we again? We not able do they because the 9 out room did it. So me and some people there now they will locate. The balance people there, then they say when we are, but different houses there.
So what thing gonna make una go back?
What thing gonna make we go back? Let the government say yes. Yenga, if the government answer we right now, because this is a security issue for us. If the government say, Yenga, we have been done move na Yenga, but me as the government, una go there. But if you go there, even you can talk to us journalists, you not go there for interview. Journalists not go there for interview. We not get project today. We not get development today because of we the other Guineans. We not get no development from Salonia to Yenga because why? We the other Guineans. So now that to this estate. What we don't think what go there one development. But they not go allow Guinea man they not allow for that development come on and go na Yenga. Say na the land, that they get the land. You see? So now this would be afraid.
All right, Chief Tambanyuma. Thank you. When you talked to me this morning, we're gonna call for check for updates on what's in the happen to our situation. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much. Anytime, do ya any 1 month, call me. Let give you an update with Yenga. Me they give the best update. Anyone will tell you that lie. If me tell you say na so, it will be true. Was it true inside? Thank you.
All right, thank you very much.
Hi, Chief. Many thanks. We joined with this morning for Giwi update from Yenga. Well, the Chief said I no more the correct update from Yenga. But you know, it's really heart-rending listening to the Chief because for infield say not just the two military personnel them, the one them from Sierra Leone and the one them from Guinea just go sit down, make arrangements, say let them open the borders. But we don't the authorities them, the Minister of Internal Affairs, the resident minister, even the Minister of Foreign Affairs been get involved in this conversation. So if the conversation be don't reach from that top level, what's in happen? What's that stuck? Why not just the military they now for make decisions say that we open this border and the people that don't become displaced for almost a year, if not over a year safe, and they get no support. When the thing be happen, so that can go rest, so that can go yabas. As people and forget about them no more, like they just abandon the people, dump them at a hotel because we they follow this issue very closely. Now then just then they go open the border, the people don't even know it's not their fate, and the Chief said they know they go.
All right, well, let me continue the conversation till we go able to forget some other people, maybe from ONS. Let we talk to the member of parliament. We cover that particular district. Say, let we get updates as we don't hear it from the chief. We say they're not to go back because they don't know the agreement or arrangement where Salon don't get with Guinea. They not believe say they're going to be secured there or then go get waiting them for use for leave. We get on the line Honorable Fala Tsengbe, when a member of parliament, where they represent some people here. Good morning, Honorable, and welcome to the breakfast show.
Yes, good morning. Well, thanks for having me.
We just don't talk to Chief Tambanyuma, when are the chief for Yenga. According to Ram, over a year now, where the incident be happen at Yenga, where we make una been relocate them, go in a guest house, then still in at this guest house, but according to Ram, arrangements done there where they're not too sure of for let them return back because the border don't open. As member of parliament, what do you know about all these arrangements?
Okay, thank you, Mabel. So, first, in context, we all understand, say, Yenga a disputed place, and that day been begin just after the civil war era. Of recent tensions, we begin 2025 to 2026, we been see Guinean troop presence, illegal occupation of the Yenga land, and we also don't see ECOWAS raise concern over escalation risk. So they may come on fact-finding mission. And we also see at this latter part, the regional presidents, they meet and then they agree to them for resolve this matter through, dialogue and not by force. So that are the context we are the bill. So what happened of recent? Government take a strategic position. We actually try for balance two urgent realities on the ground. One, again, for deal with that of protecting we own sovereignty and territory, and the other one have been for restore economic life of the people. So, what in this mean? It means some people relieved because business and movements don't they return now, nada exists. Other people also concerned about the sovereignty and security in Yenga, where are the same kind of concern the chief they carry. So if you ask me as a MP, my own position actually get for deal with the safety and dignity of the people of Yenga and for ensure say they remain, a priority in our government decks. That is to say, no Sierra Leonean territory from that front for be left in the hands of Guinean. Do government na Combra, then they look at and say, okay, for now let the people and they survive, so that let people and they able do trade, whilst we still try for negotiate for redeem the land. But also my own position will continue for the remind government and advocates at all fronts for make sure say we get a final definition about Yenga. And as the representative, I want for ask all the people that want me to represent, and I want for ask all Sierra Leoneans that, government in approach, when a peaceful approach, now approach way we all for expect. But also, I want for continue for assurance, me go advocate strongly until we get Yenga freed.
But
by the grace of God.
In as much as you the advocates, Honorable, one concern where chief gets, now that the term when they go reopen this border, they not be see the likes of you when are the member of parliament, authorities them from the states, not just Sojaman and see, we make they not feel safe for go back. Are you saying governments are aware as a whole body, not just from the army, for say they don't open the Yenga border back?
Yes, well, Sierra Leone a country of law and order. So the military, the police, no go just grab, then go open border on their own if they not get instruction. And if you follow the conversation, the ONS been did it, the district ONS been did it, the regional AIG been did it, and the Brigadier General for Eastern Region be also did it. So then they, now government then they. So We no be dey like me, they may call me for the part of that process. But as at that time I been engaged, and also I asked a few questions where the chief also get. When would they go free this place now for go talk to the people and say, "Oh, open the road"? What thing would be the fate of Yenga? The Guineans then get for back off, or na so it get for this? So they mean get for tell me say, well, for now government they look at a two-tier approach. Where one that for make sure say we restore economic life for the people them, while we pursue peaceful resolution of Yenga, and we also they try for defend with territory. And we don't see cases. I don't do extensive research. I do extensive research just after the conversation where I've been with the Brigadier General. And I see say the dispute between Ethiopia and Eritrea, the borders, they've been get dispute at their border than they for years. But trade and movements been resumed before finally they do demarcation. You go na the Nigeria, Cameroon, Bakassi Peninsula, the same thing. The dispute been there for a very long time. In fact, a court, international court, now they then be able to resolve the matter through diplomacy and not by war. And this means sovereignty issues, now issues and way you they resolve, but now gradually. So if government back don't take this kind of approach, and so me own advocacy or me own message to the people, especially of Kisiteng and the people of Yenga, let them believe in government in decision, and let government also try for do something now for the people like where them don't begin up. Because some for now they fear say if we go, we see they go under the dictatorship of the Guineans, so they are not comfortable. So whilst the vast people and we the one for the do trade, they are happy. If you we not happy, we get security concerns. So government for also look close into that now for say hi for the address them people and then issue small like the chief back been done the suggest.
You they ask the people for believe in governments and go back. But now the same governments them been believing where over a year from when they turn this place. Here we are today, chief they tell we say for 7 months now, governments not don't support them as them be do initially, where them been just become displaced. Why then for believe this time around say if then go back, then security paramount?
Okay, so maybe I just go back to the example so I don't set. When border don't become disputed between countries, not one day it take. Some countries and they don't depend on them 5-6 years. So other countries and they spend more time. But at the end of the day, war not they resolve the matter. And the only way they resolve the matter is dialogue and diplomacy. And based on the message, we the people we go the road, they say they don't talk with the Guineans and they don't get an agreement, say let the people return. And wouldn't go nothing not go happen with them. However, now don't forget concrete and tangible, they won't forget concrete and tangible information from the government as to how them forgo. If we say go in case they go do with this, what thing will be on a position? Who that will report to? Who that for complain to? Who that will look after we? So we are not comfortable, but government should say the people there no continue for suffer economically because over another place they tell you for free maybe people be done in starvation. In fact, like me, some of my constituents they even be the feel say na me they know they open the road. Not knowing say we say been look at and say forget that economic embargo where now the Guineans enforce block the international highway and we say self decide for block it go force them for let them counter the negotiation table for all resolve the matter. But unfortunately as it is now so the problem don't they still the man then don't become very stubborn and recalcitrant for return. But yet government of Sierra Leone, they look at and say, they therefore be strategic. And I make whilst they try for maintain peace, they also they try for restore livelihood whilst then they try for resolve the territorial issue diplomatically. So, no mean say we don't open that road na we territory we don't give away or we sovereignty we don't sell unto Guineans. No. Now just like we try for softening the livelihood aspect whilst we still they engage diplomatically for resolve the Yenga issue.
But this diplomatic engagement not seem for don't yield anything for far too long. Then people here wanna they encourage for go back and begin live normal life na Yenga. Waiting na the assurance where they about the security, because even where the chief they talk just now, it say the presence of the Guinean soldiers them na in the high na the Yenga wanna they encourage them for turn back, and not that of Sierra Leone where believe say na we get Yenga.
Yes. So on the security side, that is my concern. And primarily, like I say, one of the reasons we make even myself not being too comfortable at that decision initially, that been because of that. Because if you say a Guinean soldier with armed personnel and then a Yenga, then let somebody we in grandpa, in great grandpa, and a Saloya I don't born. In Australia, you say let go there in the midst, they not go do anything. Yeah, that confidence they go difficult because gunman are gunman. If you see that then they among police, we know they carry guns and say you will understand. If even you do something, we then they correct you, you know say they're not going to use gun against you. But here there is a risk, and that risk now in the people of Yenga currently they fear, which is a problem we will not need for shy of. It's a major problem. So now I make me the call on government or make sure say they ramp up the diplomatic engagement. Let them engage His Excellency Nagini, Mamadi Doumbouya. Let this matter all resolve once and for all. Let there be a definition. We know say diplomatic issues they span for a long time before it is resolved. But I want for assure the nation say government don't do the 2 weeks ago. ECOWAS Commission being the House of Parliament. In that engagement, then they also tell we say the fact-finding mission where ECOWAS been done can do. So then they do last week, that this week we don't done so. Now Guinea. And from there, then we go table a report. So which is to say, at least from the ECOWAS standpoint of view, we see Mano River Union, what they do, bring the three presidents then together. And now ECOWAS back don't send fact-finding mission, Salon and Dondo and Guinea. So long patient a bit more law see what government go do. So it's not like government left open-ended. So government back they play your part. But also people them don't really they under starvation in that part of the country. Because the only way them in the able survive and then trade. Farming and trade. And the farmland they now the Guinean they don't see Caesar. So the only option now we've been there for they will go to Guinea, go Liberia and see how them for transact economically. So with that not been the happen, it been don't make the whole of Kwendo and outlying villages, we know they look like a complete suburb. So, like I said earlier, the opening of the road, people and they we jubilate, whilst a few other people and they we not happy because they think about sovereignty, security, and how the Yenga business will be resolved once and for all.
All right, Honorable. Many thanks. Where you talk to me this morning and continue for give assurance to you people say una they try for resolve the issues and una go still retain una sovereignty. Well, that's the issue now. Yenga right now. You don't listen to the chief and the honorable member of parliament. Today, His Excellency the President Dr. Julius Maada Bio, for the first time during the town hall series, where the Minister of Information and Civic Education, the all Ede Makeni today, Osai, according to the minister, people in Makeni go get the opportunity for sit down face to face with His Excellency the President, ask him all all the tough questions about the economy, about ECOWAS, about a whole lot of issues them where citizens and get concerned for. Well, Liberty TV go there live for bring una the updates about what's in there upon na McKinney. Quite interesting. But I just they gist on a social media, maybe somebody they say the town hall meeting at McKinney. That's strictly by invitation. Same then, so other people and they say, oh, McKinney people, when I do the needful, when I ask for all the questions.
Because that's how we want to say. Interesting conversations don't they go on at the social media, you know. People don't they say, let McKinney represent the rest of Salon today and ask the president all the tough questions about issues that when they go around, because normally they can say at times when they near the par, not they tell them the reality. So when the opportunity can they let face the people and answer questions. But at the other side of the coin again, then go back the question.
Exactly. When I buy invitation for go inside, not so tickets you need. If there be tickets, you go say, okay, let's go buy me.
I'll go buy me ticket. But then be open. I've been seeing at the Ministry of Information and page, then be open, so let people send them question them. I don't know if then question and the way people be send, if then go. I don't know the procedures anyway, but then be asked and so let them send questions. And it's a town hall though. I don't know why it will be by invitation, even though not the president they go there, but he is willing to meet with the people.
Why not ask
these are the people
the minister earlier?
They govern. So I believe say the president will tell them for open the gates, let people enter inside and ask them questions.
Is it for open the gates? Like last show.
No, on a more serious note, the president is willing to talk to the people. So if you don't make up a mind, say it's going to talk to them, they even do, I see them do Vox Pop all with people like McKinney, where they talk about how then they expect the president, how they want to go express themselves to the president. It's a good opportunity, just that let them ensure, say, the people that ask the questions and what they really want to ask. Let not sound like scenario where people go they think say oh then go shift at the question, they not go allow everybody for asking your question in as much as then they go hear it from the president. But the question time I believe it will be longer than every other session.
Because that means just one say so in the interest of inclusivity, openness. Let's just have the all open people and go inside. When they say question time, the mic go around just like any other event, rather than making it so strict, security really tight. Then why you take the president to the people of McKinney if you cannot give them access to talking to the president or engaging him?
Really going to McKinney. One thing I've been happy about. Now the fact say McKinney, we all know saying a stronghold of the opposition. So the president saying he want for reach to the people of McKinney. I've been feel like, oh, this is a good opportunity. Sometimes I like the president be don't hear about people of McKinney. It's an opportunity for let really go, listen to what the people of McKinney get for say. But I don't want for assume say something and not go open for let people and go inside it. It is my thoughts say then go really allow the people of McKinney, not just the one in a free tongue, where they follow the president in convoy for go there, because any time president they go, we know say every minister one day, every parastatal one day, they see they let it allow the people of McKinney, if not for any other parts now the country, but the people of McKinney we all believe say na APC stronghold. Let them go talk to the president face to face. Let we hear how the conversation go really tell like what the president go tell them. Waiting themselves get for tell the president, and they hear them say, McKinney then believe say be done they get lights, but now they're not done they get lights. These are some of the issues where people for be allowed for express themselves to the president. Let you know where they free tongue not go flop the hall, then the one the way they McKinney themselves not even get space for enter inside for go talk to the president. So you will come out free tongue, follow the president for go McKinney. It will be fine for you outside, allow the people in a McKinney for really occupy the hall and ask those tough questions, because it's democracy. The president is not a president for SLPP. It's a president for everybody. So I believe say if they don't design and say go McKinney, which is good, wanna allow the people in now for talk. We are looking forward to that.
Exactly. And I just want to say, for me, it's not about whether they allow It's not about how secured the space might be. Now about waiting the president gets for tell people today.
Yeah.
Because there are no two ways about this, Mabel. Things are not happening right. The voices from citizens are so loud, and sometimes not all 10 presidents can get this opportunity for sit down with the ordinary people and listen to them. And President Bio, in case you stumble on this clip, then people and they now then give you this power where you sit down so today you hold very dear to you. Now then people give you so sometimes tell you guys them, let them allow you, let them let you be, let you interact. Then people now then put you there. Rub skin with them, talk to them. By talking to them, you go know exactly them pains. You go know exactly what they need. Not to all them, the one they around you go can give you accurate information about what the people they needs. Let you solve them as a president. Yesterday, I was following Ghana closely, the flood and the fire we meet them. Before you say almost o'clock, President Mahama don't take plane, he don't take helicopter, he do aerial tour of the entire place. He come, he use the media, he talk to people, he restore hope. Sometimes you might not have solutions to all the problems, but just speaking to them, you they give them joy. So do you use McKinney today, Mr. President, as an opportunity for let you restore hope again to the people that we feel like say things not they happen right. Yes, you get some we feel like say things they happen right. You get some we feel like say they are living in the best country in the continent, but you get some way feel like say no, things are not they happen right, and so this will be bargained for. And don't forget, you sign a social contract to the people, basic amenities. Now no more the people and they ask for. Yeah, Mr. President, use this town hall today na McKinney, address the problems, listen to them, not make self there and say you now you for talk, you now you for talk. Sit down at that podium. I see they don't make fine podium for you. I see the pictures, then they get blue carpets. You get a touch of green, white, and blue. So use the opportunity, this sir. I beg, talk to the people them.
The organizer and say that's not the nadi. The organizer and they say that's not the part of the preparation. It's going there for talk to the people. We not to keep on to the script. At times I can see where the presidents, I remember that way they been to money, where that lady be one ask, even though they be not be one allow, I say no, let allow her talk. So I expect like today again we go McKinney, they not go too stick to the script, but allow people them, like, let them just express themselves, ask them questions, and let we hear waiting the presidents go really say, because at times a minister then can say now we at the media can want for cause problems on certain issues. But I believe say the presidents go allow the people of McKinney for talk to them. Because if you see the social media since then talk say president they go McKinney, someone not even believe say the presidents go there. Say no, you not go. But
why not for go?
We are waiting to see anyway.
Anyway.
If you say McKinney not the part of Salon, then forget to say whatever the case might be, he's the president for Sierra Leone. So every district, every town, every city, he can go there when and as he please and for go.
All right, many thanks to always join with today. Tomorrow again we'll go there. Hopefully we'll go analyze what in the president they go talk today. We'll go bring in people. We can look at president that talk where they go talk today. I'm interested in waiting the president go for say. So we'll go look at continue for Watch Liberty TV. We'll go stream live from McKinney. Leone self know exactly what's in the happen at the hall. Leone self go join winner tomorrow for do the analysis. So now we'll get this country.
McKinney now gets this week now gets the way that they all day over McKinney today.
Yes,
all the drone they don't go McKinney. We just hope the city not go empty.
Exactly. Many thanks to always join with this morning. Musa Saokoma, Michaela Eno Conte, we give with technical support for bringing this edition of the Breakfast Show Canton. Amina Khadija Bangura, they say, have a good day.
All right. Well, till we meet again, Mabel Kabade. So get a lovely day and goodbye.
watching Liberty Breakfast Show on Liberty Online TV.